Alright guys, how's this? Can you all hear now? I wish I knew what happened. This is not the first time this has occurred. And I'm not even sure whether it's Twitch or OBS that's causing the problem, but for whatever reason, it seems like if there's some kind of interruption in the stream just stops registering audio from any output source on my end. Can you guys hear the game audio as well? Okay, good. Sorry about that. It looks like we're going to end up with a split VOD, which irritates me, because it'll mean more work for me, but I guess if that's what we have to deal with, it's what we have to deal with. I swear, it's one issue after another with German internet. Well, let's resume then. And Spilt Tea, hello! Thank you so much for coming to hang out. It's great to see you. T, you didn't raid us by any chance and I just missed it, did you? Or are you just here by yourself today? Oh, okay, well, it's great to see you, T. Thank you so much for stopping in. I'm happy to have you, but please don't ruin your sleep schedule on my account. Ah, that's where she is. Okay.
砦に入る道は一つだが守りが固い。忍び込まねばならぬだろう。崖の見張りが手薄だ。崖を登り壁を越えよう。何？お前は猿か？役立つ兵具がある。
I knew it.
下は任せろ。うまくいけばのろしを上げる。攻め入りの合図だ。猛虎を挟み撃ちってわけか。見ろ。やはり策があったな。 崖に続く道を探す。のろしが上がるまで隠れておれ。おい、ジン！死ぬなよ。
Thank you, T. That means a lot to me to hear from you, and I really appreciate it. I'm glad to be able to provide that kind of place for you. Oh, there's nothing up here, huh? Okay, well...
お主の苦しみ、奴らにも必ず。
Ah. That's what that does. Alright. So, we have a grappling hook now, which I guess means... Means what? There must be some place we have to stand in order to use it. Yeah, Cryon Lord, it's like... They just ignore the... Oh, this is only going to be a... Jump and press R2 to attach to grapple points. Okay. I figured as much. What? What? How is he firing this? Okay. No, this is... Okay, they didn't do a very good job of tuning the inputs for this. That's frustrating. Oh, and we can't, guessing there? Goodness sake. Yeah, the detection for this is not very reliable. Sekiro did this much better. Then again, it was a primary mechanic in Sekiro, whereas here, it once again seems to have been added more as an afterthought than as anything they intended for you to use on a regular basis. Oh, I see. Well, it feels like your player character has more weight when he's suspended from it, Drizzt, but you also have a lot less mobility, and it's harder to activate it. Like, it's not nearly as smooth or intuitive to use as the one in Sekiro. Alright, what do we want to do here? Okay, we've got wind chimes. That guy over there looks like a commander. Nope, just a regular dude. Hey, Anonmaru, welcome! Yeah, Drizzt, there are a lot of fights in Sekiro where it's intended that you'll use the grappling hook. Okay, well... Oh, I see. I think I might have just accidentally thrown a wind chime. Right, it looks like there's no one else left over here. Oh, but there are dudes over there. Oh, and there's a bear. That could be helpful. That bear sounds more like a Wookiee.
Hindman! En Yuchberger Sushu.
There we go. Okay, so the bear's in there. Okay, and I guess the lock is on the center in this case. Well, let's see if we can't use this to our advantage. Oh, the bear's going to check it out. Wow. Yeah, get him. Throw him around like a basketball. Yeah, that's what happened, Hypetown. Hello, PS2 girl. Welcome. I mean, it's an alright game. It's just I ended up having to, I ended up having to go with a contingency today because the game that I was planning on streaming didn't want to run. Actually. Oh, I keep forgetting you have to actually add an extra input to... Forgot you had to add an extra input to, to jump off the hook. Oh, good! Sticky bombs. Excellent. That I don't know, Anonmaru. It's almost certainly just a gameplay mechanic rather than anything that's supposed to be realistic. Oh, and nobody took away these guys' weapons either. That was brilliant. Alright, I hope there's more ammunition up here. Oh. Well, there is.
「
Alright, Oh, these guys are following me now, too. Okay. Oh, and we got flaming arrows as well, so it looks like ammunition can include multiple different arrow types. Nah, you didn't see me, though. And no one heard either. No one's on that guard tower. Okay, fine. I guess we're doing this. Oh, that's their leader, huh? Alright, cool. How about if we busted these guys out? So much easier to just destroy the cages than, Oh! Look at this poor sod. Trapped in a corner, surrounded by 7 of us. Challenge remaining enemies. You know what? Oh, what have we here? Anything good? No. First, though... Mongol artifacts. Hanging pitcher. Traditional Mongolian cuisine relies more on livestock than crops. Areg, or fermented mare's milk, is a drink that stems from this tradition. Normally prepared during the early summer, the refreshing beverage has an acidic flavor as well as a relatively low alcoholic content. Gross. All right, let's check the other tents. Those are alarms. Oh, there's only the one other tent. Okay. Well then.
いつでも来い。門を開けねば。自由を勝ち取れ。
You know what would probably be really cool here? Bombs. Oh wait, sorry. That was one of my dudes. There we go. Yeah, no kidding, monotone.
仲間と賭けをしてたんです。負けちまった。酒は持ってきたよな。一体どういうことだ。さっぱり意味がわからねえ。
どうした？
猛虎はうまい飯をくれたってよ。それだけじゃねえ。拷問もなしだ。そりゃ歌も許すはずだぜ。
無事であったことを喜べ。
だが、どうしてあいつらに飯を食わせる？
見返りを求めたのやもしれん。
助かったよ。あいつらは俺のすべてだ。
Hey, Echo Drop. No promises.
よし、てめえら、馬に乗れ。
小松でユナに会わなければ。
We got a technique point. We're gonna have to save this one because the next ability I want to learn requires 2. I finally have the tools and allies I need to rescue my uncle from Castle Kaneda. Before we strike out, I should speak with Yuna at the town of Komatsu Forge and see if she's planning to join my fight. Shadow of the Samurai. Major legend increase and Shoji assassination. Oh, that's assassinating somebody through a door, or rather a Shoji screen, which I'm guessing is something we're going to need to do during that mission. Ah, blast it. Yeah, look at this. All these kunai. It's like the only sub-weapon enemies ever drop. Yeah, tell me about it, Monotone. I should be flattered that people are throwing me a parade, but not like this. Oh, yeah, look at that. There's food all over the place. And more kunai. It's like they only want us to use kunai, and they want to severely limit our ability to use any of the other sub-weapons. Which is kind of sad, because I like the other sub-weapons much better. I find the kunai quite boring and not all that useful. Oh! Well, hello there, Mr. Bear. Oh, I can't assassinate him. No, I can't do the jumping kill on him. Oh, blast it! That's not the kind of arrow I wanted to use. Well, now the bear is on fire. Yeah, maybe so, Monotone. I just don't find them that interesting or fun to use, you know? They're just a rudimentary, very basic projectile that... I mean, they stun enemies for an okay amount of time, but it doesn't seem like there's anything you can do after the enemy is stunned other than just mash the attack button. Well, Neo Shadow, more to the point, they don't feel as effective. When you hit an enemy with a sticky bomb, you kind of get the sense that you've done a lot of damage. Whereas when you hit an enemy with a kunai, I feel like, yeah, I scratched him, but I would have been better off just hitting him with my sword instead. You know? Because it would have taken the same amount of time and done more damage. Oh, there are charms that synergize with the kunai. Okay, well that's good to know, Monotone. Alright, I've probably picked this place over just about as much as I'm going to be able to. Alright, well actually, there was a fox den here, so let's follow him. Okay, Neo Shadow, that's good to know. Oh, there's a bear. And that's free hides. No wonder that fox wanted me to come over here. Don't worry, buddy, I got him. Ah, look at him. Look at him clip into the ground. It's so cute. Well, one more for another charm slot. And we're going to have to go upgrade our capacity as well. Oh, and there was another fox den here. We might as well get this one done. That'll be another charm. Hey man, what's up? I heard you like it when people pray at Inari shrines. I do definitely like this attire, Drizzt. I don't even know that I would call it armor, but attire. Holy... Oh, okay, he just... Yeah? Oh. Oh, okay. Who puts a shrine in a place like this? Cool, we unlocked a new charm slot. And now let's put something in it. Increase to arrow damage. That seems universally useful. On PS5 it is, Hype Town. I suspect that's what they meant about the improved loading times. Oh, okay, and... we should probably go help her. More climbing. This is a situation where it would be really nice if we could bypass this slow and cumbersome climbing mechanic that doesn't work very well, and that has very inconsistent input detection, with just using the grappling hook. Oh, okay, Drizzt, I see. I have no frame of reference for any of those games, Echo Drop. I haven't played any of them. .5 kilometers, huh? We're gonna need our trusty biological motorcycle. You know, as much as I hate motorcycles, I'm not really any more fond of horses. Kage! There you are. Hey, Systemi, welcome! Good to see you. I'm alright, thanks. How about yourself? Hi, guys! Oh, I'm stuck on a tree. Alright, look. I know I just got done saying I'm not fond of horses. But nobody stabs my horse. Oh, look at that box janking around. Oh, there's a shrine here, huh? Alright, am I even going the right way here? Hard to say. No, I'm not sure I am. Cryon Lord, horses don't really have much of a functioning brain. And that's what worries me the most about them is they're not quite stupid enough to be completely predictable, but they're nowhere near intelligent enough to be reliable. Alright, you know what? Ah, okay, that's what that does, actually. Hang on a minute. Circle while sprinting. Oh, one of them isn't dead. Where? Oh, this one. Well, there's a Tori here, but I can't for the life of me figure out which way I'm supposed to go to reach the shrine it leads to. Okay, well, there's another Tori, anyway. Ah! Spring Falls Shrine, Sanctuary of Mizu no Kami. Kami of Water. So it is this way. I'm sure it did monotone. The problem is, if all their horses were trained to respond to the same kind of whistle or call, imagine being at a Mongolian war camp and whistling to summon a horse. You'd be lucky if the horse you got was actually yours, and you'd also be lucky if only one responded to the call. Like, I just picture summoning the entire stables. Oh yeah, get trashed, idiots. Okay, I think I'm getting the hang of mounted combat in this game. Look out, Mongolians! Here comes your competition! Even as I speak. Oh, goodness sake. It's really easy to lose track of your health. Oh, and now they're gone. Okay, I think this leads to the shrine. Okay, yes, it does. Yeah, Hype Train, so do I. Alright, what are we supposed to swim across? Looks like we're supposed to jump. No, I see. Okay, we can go down and collect those later. I think now we have to go up. Or across. Oh, for goodness sake. What? How? This is why I don't like these kinds of systems, because they're so hard to use. No developer ever does them well. Ever. Their detection is always terrible. There's always a spot where the developer gets overambitious, wants you to do a big fancy platforming section, but the coding and the design of the platforming mechanics have essentially written a check the developer's programming skills can't cash, and that crap happens. Never was fond of that. Oh, there's the shrine. All right. What? Ugh. This is the kind of thing I'm talking about. Or maybe they're just never well designed, Echo Drop. Because they're the exact same in every game. It's always these conspicuously marked handholds that have some level of automation to jumping between them, but not nearly enough automation to make it smooth, but also too much automation for you to have the level of control that you need in order to not fall and die. And that's not just a specific complaint about the way this game does it, it's a complaint about every game that has it. Hey Meminim, welcome! Oh, and I see something down underneath us. I guess you just got lucky then, Echo Drop, because you just saw what happened to me. Defense Charm. Parries, perfect parries, and perfect dodges are easier to perform. Okay. Yeah, that sounds useful. Where is it, though? Oh, it looks like we can only equip a Kami charm in the top slot for some reason. Well, same deal, Cryon Lord, and again, it seems like every third-person action-adventure game just recycles these same mechanics from every other third-person action-adventure game. Top 2 slots can fit Kami charms. Okay. Not fluently in Onmaru. I can read hiragana and katakana, and I know a few kanji. But my conversational ability is very rudimentary. And I wouldn't even really call it conversational. Like, I can tell you that the kanji on this charm is the kanji for ninja, and it's pronounced shinobi. This is the kanji for protection. It's pronounced mamoru. At least the Japanese pronunciations are. Oh, and so are a bunch of these. This one, I'm not sure. This one, there are a couple of I can think of that it could be. And then these are just the names of the gods that are represented on the charms. So I have some, but not really all that much in the grand scheme of things. Come on. Hype Train, I thoroughly agree with you on that point, and I really wish that they would just stop ripping this exact same system off of each other in these kinds of games. Wait, what? Mongol eagles. The Mongols have an eye in the sky. If their eagles see you, it will alert nearby enemies. That's a real thing. Mongols do use eagles to hunt. And it's considered kind of a sport to them. They, there are a few of them that do it even today. They practice it, they practice it kind of as a way of keeping the art alive. Ah, we got the eagle. Horizon Zero Dawn had it, Thomas of Troy. And I'm sorry, I'm a little bit distracted to give you other examples at the moment, but It's a fairly common thing in recent third-person action-adventure games.
Nigashite
あなたのおかげで妹は無事でした。小松に住んでいるのです。ああ、助かった。ありがとうございます。
道中気をつけよ。
お役に立つと良いのですが。
Oh, what do we get? Supplies. Oh, okay. Oh, we got quite a lot of supplies, actually. Traveler's attire. Oh, and we can upgrade the Samurai Clan armor. Huh. So this looks like it just adds more embellishment and decoration. Massive increase to health, huh? Yeah, Tomb Raider was the other one. Thank you. There we go. I hear a bear. There he is. Oh, killing Mongols. Are there any others? Doesn't look like it. Well, this is inconvenient. And this, once again, is why the horse is kind of not all that useful. Because you ride for, like, 100 meters or so on the horse. Then you have to get off the horse because there's a cliff in your way. Then you have to climb down the cliff using the bad climbing mechanics and get back on the horse. And by the time all's said and done, you would have just been better off running on foot. Because you spent so much time getting on and off the horse. True that, Cryon Lord, but something you have to understand about Echo Drop is that he likes playing the devil's advocate. And he does have a bit of an argumentative streak in him, so forgive him that. Alright, where the heck? Oh, we're nowhere near her. Okay. Echo Drop, bad may not be, the case so much as badly implemented. Or could have been implemented much better. You can call something fit for purpose even if it's not necessarily implemented well, but that doesn't mean that it could not be improved drastically. Oh god, oh hey, this is that spot where... This is that spot where we started the game.
罪の報いを与えねば。敵は取るぞ。皆の覚悟を忘れはせんぞ。お主の苦しみ、奴らにも必ず。
Wait, this guy's not still alive, is he? No.
かような最後があろうか。
Okay, Hype Train, well, I'm definitely looking forward to when that improves. If that's the case. Oh, nothing. Alright, what does this bird want to show us? And I really don't want to stray too far from here, because I want to finish exploring this first. Pillar of Honor. Okay. Genbu's Darkness, for warriors who celebrate the shadows. Oh, I see. It's a sword kit that is actually perfectly suited to our current attire. And unlike these, which appear to be lacquered wood, this one is decorated with ray skin. That's that, fish scale type pattern that you see on the sheaths. This I like. Alright, well, why do I get the feeling I'm going to have to fight Ishin in this field? I swear, every game that has this, like, it almost doesn't even matter what era the game is set in, because Metal Gear Solid 3 had this. I guess it's probably silly to wish that games didn't constantly recycle these sorts of visual elements and themes, but come on, like, make a little effort to be original. Really isn't anything here for me to pick up, is there? Nope, I guess not.
いつか穏やかな旅に出ようか。
Right, which way are we going? Not that way! Oh, okay, she'll be down here somewhere then.
マサコ殿。
Oh, okay. Fine. Oh, blast it, that's not what I meant to use.
助立ち感謝する。
何をしておいでですか？
家族を探しておる。夫は見つかったのだが、二人の息子がまだ。
対馬の武士らしいお働きでした。
最後の地を知らぬか。
いえ、戦は混乱を極め、叔父上を見失うほどでした。手伝わせてください。
All right.
来い。これから浜のこちら側を探す。見ろ、兵だ。
足立家の兵です。
ああ。だがなぜ一人落ち延びようとしたのか。
すべての老頭が主の仇を討とうと勇んでおりました。逃げることなく。
良いことを聞いた。皆忠義を尽くしたか。一族の旗を見つけたら知らせてくれ。
Echo Drop, let it go, man. From what I've seen, you're arguing a little bit disingenuously here. The climbing mechanic in this game is mandatory if you want to collect everything. Where'd she go? What? Where? Oh.
浜を進んでいた様子。
ならば我らもこの方角に進むぞ。
Artista, apparently it's supposed to be pampas grass, which does grow in Japan, but it doesn't look quite like that, and it also doesn't, It doesn't conceal you quite as well as it does in this game.
探しましょうか。
今はいい。息子らを探すのが先だ。
Alright, Echo Drop, that's fair.
坂井家の旗だ。私の馬。私は死ぬところを。
申してみろ。
叔父上に救われました。
その恩は返さねばな。おかげで生き延びたのだ。悲嘆するな。
誰です？
正則だ。若輩者ではあるが、年老いた父親に代わり戦に出陣した。
肝が据わっておる良い息子だ。
Crying Lord, don't sweat it. Like, I get it. I understand.
長尾家の武士だ。
弓の名手を抱える一門でした。
右に出る者はいなかったね。
先生さえご出陣くだされば。
If Ishikawa had been here, he probably would have just died too. I love how this is still burning even though it's been weeks. Well, Artista, they've,
戦の最中、この旗が倒れるたび、叔父上かとおののきました。
死を恐れるのは世の断りだ。
they've made it look a lot more elaborate in this game, Artista, than it is in real life. In real life, it's just grass.
氏影、 息子らの良き友であった。最後までそばにおったはずだ。
ではこの近くに。
行くぞ。
Hello, Nebulous Verge.
無用ということです。
Nebulous Verge, it did. It did go through. But the game I was planning on playing today did not work. It wouldn't run on my PC, so I had to...
重里、重成。
She says Yasunari in the subtitles, but Shigenari in the dialogue.
下ろしましょう。
Why are these two hanged? While all the others were just left there.
館に残っておれば、妻とこの隣で眠れたというのに。
有明へは遠く危険な旅です。近くに埋葬できる地があれば弔うこともできましょう。
かがり火だよ。幼い息子の遊び場だった。今は猛虎の手にあるのに。
ならば奪うまで。
かがり火台はこっちだ。
Yes, Anonmaru. Linguistic immersion. So basically... Yeah, I guess they must have Hype Town. Anonmaru, I recommend... I mean, I'm not sure which your first language is and which you're trying to learn. If your first language is English and you're trying to learn German, the best thing you can do is spend time in Germany and study the language. There are German language schools that will specifically put you through a curriculum which will get you your German language certification, and there is a certification for it, which you need if you want to work in Germany as a non-German. Or a non-citizen, anyway. But if you can't physically move to Germany, the next best thing you can do is find a tutor who is a native speaker of German and learn German conversationally the way a regular person would use it. And a good supplement to that would be to watch TV shows or media that are in German. Because that's the best way to learn conversational German, the way that people actually speak it. Now, if you are trying to learn German for a particular purpose, like for a job, you may need to take a specific language course to learn certain terminology. Like if you're trying to learn physics terms or engineering terms or mechanical terms or something, then you'll need to take specialized language courses for that, or at least study it independently on your own. But if you can't actually move here and take one of the language courses, which I would say probably are the ideal way to do it because they teach you conversational German, and they also teach to the certification if you want that for some reason. And it's a very helpful certification to have, at least if you're planning on using the language in Germany or staying here for any length of time. Then that's probably the best way you can do it. But, you know, learn it not just out of a textbook. Learn it in the way that people actually speak it. Yeah, it almost certainly was an Onmaru, because if you were just learning textbook German and not German the way it's actually spoken, then yeah, you're not going to get as much out of it, and it's not going to be as helpful to you. You'll get the best results if you learn it the way we actually speak it. And even then, there are different dialects of German. Like, if you learn High German, then you'll be okay in the part of Germany where I live. But then if you were going to go, for example, south, if you were going to go to Bavaria, or if you were going to go to East Germany, there are different dialects in those areas that you may or may not want to brush up on depending on what part of the country you're going to be staying in. Echo Drop, Swiss German is a form of German that is spoken in Switzerland. And I do actually have a viewer that you could ask about that because he speaks it. He goes by the username Morteferu. And he is Swiss, and he's fluent in Swiss German. How exactly it differs from the German that I speak, I'm not 100% sure. But I know in general that it's a mixture of German and Swiss. Yeah, and on Maru, I stream exclusively in English. I don't like streaming in German. English reaches a wider audience, for one thing, and for another, German is effectively a second language for me. Technically, it was my first language, but from the age of 4, when we moved to America, my parents started refusing to speak German to me because they wanted me to integrate into American society, and somehow they thought that depriving me of German was going to help me with that, which it didn't. It just made it much more difficult for me to pick German back up later in life when I moved back here. Yeah, Anon Maru, starting at 4 years old, English effectively became a first language to me. Because my parents, who were fluent in German, were like, yeah, but guess what? You're basically American now, so forget your roots, forget your past, erase all of that, and just become as Hamburger. Or hot dog, or Coke, or whatever. In the words of the great band Rammstein, Coca-Cola, Wonder Bra. I'm obligated to reference them because I'm German. You were thinking of English as a second language in Onmaru? Or German? I'm still not clear on that. Echo Drop, it sounds to me as though you had a really weird upbringing and education. Like, you sound to have been... It sounds like your parents couldn't make up their mind about what language they wanted you to learn.
ひとたび上まで登るとなかなか降りなかったものです。上に降るだけでこの世を掴んだ気持ちに。母上は案じておりましたが、父上はそれを成長の証と。志村殿は何と？叔父上の城は高く、木を登ることはなくなりました。
Ah, really, Thomas. That's unfortunate. You have my sympathy for that. Being deprived of your, your cultural roots and of a second language, no matter what language it is. Learning a second language is always beneficial, no matter who you are or where you come from. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we're doing this. Thanks, Masako. Excuse me, but...
まだです。新手が来ます。
下から来るぞ。
ご用心を。
Oh, okay, well... Oh, we can't just shoot these dudes in the foot. Alright, I don't appreciate that, sir. you. Oh, all right. All right, look. You guys are gonna gang up on me. Oh, okay. You know what? Man, I'm starting to really hate Kunai. None of these guys ever drop sticky bombs, they never drop anything else, just Kunai.
ようやくだ。息子らを運ぼう。二人が元服した後も世を明かすことを許さず呼びに参ったものよ。
母を亡くしてから恋しかったのは私を呼ぶ声でした。
母君は安らかに眠っておる。
Oh, okay, Anonmaru.
お主ほど情に熱い者は他におらぬ。礼を言うなれど今少し息子らのそばにいさせてくれぬか。
承知しました。ご無事で政子殿。
Charm of Fortunate Return. Abilities that use Resolve have a 15% chance to refund one Resolve. If that were a higher chance. Oh, and actually, I think we got a tech point for lighting the lighthouses, don't we? So that'll be our second one for the triple assassination. No, I don't want... There we go. Wait a minute, though. Are we not just helping the Mongols by lighting these lighthouses? Because this is just going to prevent their ships from crashing. Right, Thomas, the typical developer response. No, shut up, though. Don't worry about it. Alright. Chain Assassination Master. Pillar of Honor. Okay, we do have a fast travel destination here. That's good. Omoda. First General's Field, Trader's Forest, Wolf Cub Falls. Okay, Shadow of the Samurai. We finally have everything we need. What's this? Ah, we probably should... We should go get some upgrades done first. That's it. Immaculate Warrior. Oh, I see. This is just white. I kind of like this one best, actually. Okay, there's the trapper. I do also hear a guy playing a biwa, but I can't for the life of me tell where he is. Ranged capacity upgrades. Explosive arrows, please. Oh, we at least get free refills on explosive arrows when we upgrade the capacity. Okay. Man, refilling that stuff is expensive. Alright, now where the heck is the armorer? Also, I think there were some sticky bombs on this tower. I wonder if they respawn. No, it looks like they don't. I guess, Fu Manchu. Oh, these are Miko repairing the shrine.
そう二刀流の大柄な浪人をね。あ、その方以外は。
Where the hell is the armor? I really wish that these guys would be labeled on the map. Hey, Ultralex, welcome! Alright, here's the guy.
酒井様、よろしいでしょうか。
Okay, Monotone, have a good one!
ああ、何事だ。
ここではお話できません。こちらへ。
Why do I feel like I'm walking into a trap?
兵衛と申します。この店の主。
何か買ってもらいたいのか。
いいえ、滅相もありません。ここでいいでしょう。誰にも聞かれません。
何をか申してみよう。
村の春男が
Okay, Sugar Crow, good
おかし
night!
なことをしているようで、日が沈むと村を出て、そのまま夜明けまで戻ってこないのです。夕べ後をつけたら、墓所の近くにあるあばら屋で野党と会っていました。
野党だと。それは気になるな。あばら屋を見つけ企みを暴こう。
No, Lex, Tsushima is a place. It's an island, and the moniker Ghost of Tsushima appears to be a name given to the main character by the inhabitants of this town.
人ができることじゃない。
Alright, I thought the armorer was somewhere near the trader, trapper, whatever. Draper. Oh, okay, but we don't even have any upgrades available. Well, that's fantastic. Man, and every single time I try to use the guiding wind, the wind is like, yeah, guess what? And it points me straight into a mountain. Oh, it's pointing me to the top of the mountain. Freaking incredible. You know what? We're gonna fast travel to the logging base. And we're gonna approach it from this side. Because screw climbing over that. There is no in-town map, Echo Drop. That's the problem. You just have the world map. They don't mark where the locations of the merchants are. Oh. Well, that's not the kind of arrow I wanted to use. Blast it all. Oh, that's a beehive. Hey, Prof, welcome! Doink! Freaking kunai. Oh, and now the archers don't even have arrows, they have smoke bombs. It's been alright so far, Prof. Ah, there we go. And more freaking kunai.
春音やらはここで雇うと会っておるそうだが、人はおらぬか。調べてみよう。灰が多いな。幾度も火がつけられたようだ。誰かの飯食ったばかりだ。
He says dareka no meishi, which means someone's rice. Or can mean someone's rice. But what I see here is eggs and kabocha, pumpkin. I will have to check that out after the stream, Prof, but, thank you for the link. But I guess we're not getting into that part of the house. No, Anonmaru, I don't. I never intended to play this game for quite a while, but various circumstances conspired to encourage me. It can, Rider-sensei, yes. Ah, tall grass, there we go. But technically, Ryder, it's a word for rice. It's come to mean a meal, like asameshi, literally translated, means morning rice, but it's understood colloquially to just mean breakfast.
おう、そりゃいいな。猛虎に奪われなくてよかった。
早く埋めようぜ。
野党め、どこに運ぶつもりだ。
誰が来ないかよく見ておけ。他の連中は隠れてる。何度か猛虎が小屋のそばを通ったが、今のところ誰も見つかってない。
おい、聞こえたか？馬だ。
猛虎、隠れろ。
去ったな。行くぞ。
運が良かった。この前、タモンが見つかったんだ。
Hey, Riceland, welcome! Good to see you! How are you doing? I feel like it's been a while.
騎兵が増えてきたな。
あの侍のせいだ。どの氷でも奴を見つけようと躍起になった。いっ
そみんな殺してくれりゃな。
もうすぐだ。
さっさと街道から離れようぜ。タモンはどうなったんだ。
アリ塚の上で貼り付けにされたんだよ。死ぬまで悲鳴を上げてた。
そりゃ
Sheesh.
早く済ませよう。
何をしておる。
ご神体を埋めることになるとはな。
猛虎に持っていかれるよりはマシだろう。
野党ではないようだな。
急げ。嫌な感じがする。よし、これで安全だ。
Yeah, these guys seem like they're just burying
お
dudes.
主ら、そこを動くな。
まずい、つけられてたんだ。あれ、例の侍だぞ。あなた様でよかった。
野党からさような言葉を聞くとはな。
それは誤解です。アザマ浦から猛虎を追い払われたそうですが、奴らが戻ってこないとも限りません。だから神社の貴重なものを隠しているのです。奪われぬよう。どうした？みんなを置いてきたのか？小屋が見つかったんだ。みんな捕まったのか？
殺されるぞ。
敵は何人だ？
数えきれないほどです。
戦える者は？
俺と騎兵が。
ついてこい。他の二人は小屋の仲間を守れ。手近なものを使え。
All right, hang on. Riceland, I've been all right, thanks. Things don't tend to change very much for me, which you could consider good or bad depending on how you look at it, but the relative stability anyway is nice, and yeah, I played a couple of games lately that were interesting. They're a bit outside of my usual purview, but not bad. Go get some food, Prof. Hey, Samogi. All right, you. I'm so used to these guys being enemies. I hear fighting somewhere. Oh, over there. Don't worry, I got this. I'm really glad you seem unable to damage your allies in this game, because friendly fire here would be disastrous.
この者らは猛虎から逃げてきた者や。 家を失ったものです。
守っておったのか。
そのつもりです。
後で盗むため宝を隠したのではないのか。
違います。
金が欲しいのではなく、猛虎が去った後のことを考え、人助けをしたいのです。
ならばアザモ浦に連れて行こう。あそこなら安全だ。
武家はすべて滅んだ。俺たち
Oh, okay, good. We just teleport there. That's a relief.
止まれ！野党どもが何の用だ！裏には入れんぞ！
No, Riceland. Although people have been requesting it, you're now the third person in 3 days to request a food stream. I really need to put one together then. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow.
俺の連れだ。野党であろうともかくまってやってくれ。
ですが信用でき
こ
ません。
やつらは猛虎と戦った。守りの役に立とう。
そうおっしゃるなら
門を開けろ！こいつらを通してやれ！
酒井様、お礼の言いようもありません。
仲間を守ったように村を守れ。
約束します。
猛虎が去った後、宝のありかを皆に知らせるのだぞ。
もちろんです。信じてくださりありがとうございます。
Huh. Awesome, Systemi. Sounds just about right. Oh, look at that. He just headbutted me. Charm of Broken Barriers. Breaking an enemy's defense grants 15% of resolve. That might actually be useful. Ah, 5 more shrines. Honestly, I'm not sure the Charm of Shadows is all that helpful. If we have to replace one, we'll replace that. Well, Samogi, often they are. Healer's Touch. Empty baskets. A Kenji tail. All right, well, let's do a couple more of these then. And we'll just fast travel there. That's what I'm thinking, Train to Hype Town. It does, Riceland. It's just a shame that the supposed fix to Japanese lip sync in this version doesn't really change how off the lip sync is. All right, so we want to go that way.
Yoshi, Kage.
Really Hype Town. Oh, a fox den. Well, maybe we should do this. All right, buddy. Where are we going? Because the more charm slots we have, the better off we'll be. Oh, here. Okay. I appreciate that these are usually pretty easy and not very annoying. Where's that fox? Oh, he just pieced out. I was gonna try to find him to give him some pats, but I guess he's gone. Blast it, Kage! No, Schwarzikant, it's not. Hi, guys! Alright, look. No, that's not, What? No. Alright, let's try that again. Oh, they're all gone. Alright, what does this bird want to show me? Something over here at this house. Oh. It literally was this, this inn. Hey, warrior, welcome!
お侍、お頼みしたいことが。
I guess I could help. What do you need, dude?
どうした？
私はしがない薬師で野営の病人を治療したいのですが、いかんせん森の中で。
森には賊や猛虎がうろついておるぞ。
ですからお守りくだされ。
よし、わかった。なれど病とは気がかりだ。打ち勝てるものなのか？
病は戦うものではなく、寄り添い初めて治すものです。
病の話がまことならばすぐに立つぞ。広がる前に食い止めねば。
感謝します。
Oh, okay, Riceland. Yeah, Riceland, we were just talking earlier about how this game in particular seems to be balanced much more with a mind to the cinematic experience than to the gameplay experience, to the combat.
よくコモだから逃げ延びましたね。
ユナという女子のおかげだ。俺を浜から運んだ上、手当てしてくれた。
腕の良い薬師のようで。
あれほど勇ましき者は知らぬ。俺の命の恩人だ。
我が母を思い出します。昔私は体が弱く丈夫になれたのは母が作った薬のおかげでした。それから薬師を志そうと。
Oh, interesting, Riceland.
おや、人がいるようですね。
お主は下がっておれ。見てこよう。
早く雲をよこせ。
そんなものはない。
矢が来るぞ。早く身を隠せ。頭を上げるな。
あいつか？調べよう。あっちの方角から飛んできた。
後になるなよ。
何もないな。見つけてやる。見つけてやる。
Why?
見つけ出せ。どこだ？逃がしてはならんぞ。
草に紛れて逃げたか。見つけろ。近いな。
ここにはいない。まずいぞ。弓だ。隠れろ。
逃げられたな。
この近くにいるのか。やはり死ぬ。助かります。
Nothing.
かような時に遠出とは。
村の者が残らず病にかかって二人で逃げ出したところです。
病原は？
悪霊です。ご先祖様を怒らせました。
我らは戦わずして猛虎に食料を渡したのです。奴らが去ると皆が病に。
この地は呪われています。
先を行けば宿がある。休むといい。
今は外にいる方が危ない。家に戻り隠れていなさい。ありがとう。悪霊がついてこないといいのですが。
ここへ。
Interesting, Riceland. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the going in swinging approach in this game because the sword play, the combat is kind of wonky. But the stealth works all right, and there are things about that I would change as well, but I prefer it over the sword combat.
いともたやすく人を切るとは。
賊を追い返せたと申すか。
賊が相手といえども堂々たる態度で丁重に頼めばおそらく。
あのような連中にも通じると思うか。
いえ、しかし太刀を振るう前に穏やかに収める術を試すべきではないでしょうか。
ガテンが言った生粋のクス師だな。
That's one approach, Hype Train.
ちょっと、クスさん、こっちに来ておくれ。
慌ててどうした？
何事だ。
息子が毒を食べちまったようなんだよ。
見せてくれ。
野営を差し置くのか。手遅れになるぞ。
すぐに済ませますので。
仕方ない。俺も手を貸そう。
感謝いたします。
Yeah, thanks for leaving the door open for me.
何を食った？
食べ物なんて残っちゃいません。
原因を探ってみよ
かたじけない。
ただの湯だ。
Well, the boiled water wouldn't do it, because boiling it would kill any bacteria.
カゴは空だ。
What else could there be? Search near the house. Aha!
藁の束。
Ah!
野生のキノコをかじった跡がこれだな。クス氏に知らせよう。
This idiot was just eating mushrooms without knowing what they were, huh?
いかがでしたか？
キノコを食ったようだ。
このバカなんてことを。
空腹のあまり手を出したのだろう。
水苔があれば解毒できるのですが。
ここにおれ。俺が取ってこよう。
Alright, we need river moss, huh? Yeah, Riceland, I did get the impression that they're more or less equally effective when all is said and done. So at least you have that choice of playstyles. But again, I get a very strong sense that this game is all about the cinematic experience, and not so much about the... Oh, hello. Oh, you're just gonna hit me and then run away, huh? No, you're not. Stupid boar. Hey, Check-in! Welcome! Where were we going again? Oh yeah, River Moss. Gather the river moss. Oh, from here, probably. The smell of mildew is thick enough to make you gag. Oh, key items. Okay, I guess that's it. Nebulous, actually, there's an option to change that in the menu. I have it turned on right now so that the wind visibility is enhanced, because it's hard to see otherwise, but if you turn it off, it becomes a fair bit less obtrusive. The thing is, in this game, they use the wind instead of a compass as a mechanic for showing you where to go. And after using it for a while, for now 3 streams of this, I've come to the conclusion that it's not as good as a compass. A compass is much clearer, and if you look at a game like Horizon Zero Dawn, where you've got a compass at the top of the screen at all times, and your objectives are clearly marked, and if you place a manual marker on the map, the compass will guide you to it. It's a lot easier and more intuitive to use a system like that than it is to try to use a much more vague, environmental-based visual cue like the wind. So...
苔は見つかりましたか？
あったぞ。
いいか、よく聞いてくれ。苔を砕き、水を少しだけ混ぜたらよく煮るんだ。それを飲ませてやれば、明日の朝には良くなるはずだから。
そろそろ野営に行かねば。
え
息子の命の恩人です。
The look, and probably also the themes of the game as well, Nebulous, because wind is a major part of, natural...
女の息子は百姓と同じ症状でした。体が痛み、息切れが激しく。
つまり百姓も毒を畑に撒かれたということか。
ええ、おそらくは。軽い毒なら苔で済みますが、念のため効能の強いハンゲを取りに行きましょう。池に生えているはずです。
急ぐぞ。
Sorry, Nebulous. Wind is a major part of Japan's natural imagery. They're very big on imagery from nature. You see it depicted in their art, in their architecture, and pretty much in every other aspect of their culture. And I suspect that the aesthetic the developers of this game were going for was probably something along those lines. Not to mention...
ここは丁重に頼んで去ってもらうとしようか。
いえいえ、あなた様にお任せいたします。
And sorry, I completely lost my train of thought. Where was I? Oh, I think they were trying to use it as a way to make the game more immersive and not have the protagonist looking at a compass, which I'm not sure the technology for a compass would have existed in Japan at this period of history. I'm not sure if they had the capability to build a compass, or if they had the understanding of the planet's magnetic fields that they would have needed in order to build one. And I'm not sure that technology reached Japan until the first Portuguese missionaries found their way there. I believe that was how the compass was introduced to Japan, because sailors would have had one. They would have needed it to navigate. Yeah, Riceland, and from the aesthetic perspective, it does work better. It eliminates having that UI element constantly on screen. The problem is, it's not as clear. It's harder to read and harder to follow. So it makes it a little bit more difficult to navigate, at least for me. But I can understand that if you're not terribly dependent on having that compass and that very clear feedback, which I am, I'm very accustomed to it. But if you're not as attached to it, then I suppose it probably wouldn't be as big a deal for you. So, those are my impressions. Oh, yeah, Riceland, the Tanegashima firearms. Not to mention Western-style armor as well. And all of the other influences that came from the West. All right, all right, well, one thing at a time. Oh, that's what we could do. We could throw some firecrackers. Oh, come on. If they don't even have that much range, what use are they? All right, you know what? Fine.
Some bish bison yum belgude. Tishe, we have Nekun sum tabla. Nekun bedenlu horvat ben.
Oh, I should have gone for the chain assassinate. I didn't realize that was a separate input.
Yavchihuch, Yishde Bolgomste.
Dara motor satakwe. Alek Bolchich.
You know, it'd be really nice if he would stop turning to face me. Oh, it was because he's still aggroed. I guess I have to get a greater distance away. Or just stop moving?
Erhatsu, Yamarnegium Harvo.
All right. Oh, what can we upgrade? The Traveler's Attire and the Samurai Clan Armor. Okay. Riceland, I just wish they let you carry more of those.
おかげで十分に取れました。しかし、あなた様は人斬りを楽しんでいるようにお見受けするのですが。
すべては民を守るためだと、太刀を抜くたび自分に言い聞かせて。
なるほど。失礼いたしました。
病人のもとに行くぞ。
I do also wonder if the comments these guys make about, oh, you sure seem to love killing. I wonder if those are dependent on how you handle a particular situation.
野営は目の前です。
Oh, I'm not talking about constantly spamming Riceland. I just mean to a level where I don't have to continually refill them between absolutely every encounter.
いつから伏せておる？
もう子供がうちの畑に来てからです。
何か食ったか？
口にできるのは井戸の水しかありません。手遅れだ。すまない。
So the Mongols poisoned the well.
私がもっと早く来ていれば。
お主に咎はない。
しかし道草を食わなければ死なせずに済んだはずです。
そのおかげで救われた命もあるのだぞ。毒がゆえんであると分かることもなかった。
ですが、毒の出どころまでは。
死んだ女が最後に口にしたのは井戸水だったな。
そして病が広がったのは猛虎が去ってから。
井戸に毒を仕込んだな。
水とあれば 病は瞬く間に広がります。
治せるのか？
ええ、半下さえあれば。
救ってやってくれ。
そういたします。あなた様がいらしてよかった。
Really, Riceland? Okay, replenishing some automatically is helpful. Because it's really irritating to have to constantly go buy more and make a trip out of your way every time you run into enemies. Charm of Divine Healing. When at 50% health or less, healing recovers an additional 15. Oh, that's useless. And a new gift. I guess we might as well go take care of this. Yeah, Riceland, I do, but the only song I have right now is the one that makes the weather sunny, and it's already sunny. Survivor camp. Hi, guys. Alright, he says all his goods are useful, but they're all purely cosmetic. What a liar. Ranged capacity upgrades for firecrackers. Is there anything else? Wind chimes, explosive arrows, heavy up. We just need one more predator hide for that. We're probably better off waiting.
族に襲われ、食べ物を奪われたのです。米粒一つ残らず。
そやつらはどこへ行った？
北東の森の中へ。
盗みを働いたことを後悔させてやる。
殺してはなりません。族も生きようと懸命なのです。
約束はできぬ。
Empty baskets. Travel northeast towards the woods. Search for the bandits.
今のところ気配はないか。
Man, I must stand out like a sore thumb With my black clothing in this white grass. Can we get away with sneaking in here? Did ask us not to kill them.
米だ。盗んだものに違いない。
Small bundle of rice, some of it has already been eaten. Must be the food they stole. Okay. Oh, the bandit's talking about food in his sleep, literally pulling a Mario. Ah, spaghetti! Ah, linguine! Ah, ravioli! Ah, mamma mia! Where the hell are we going? Ah. Riceland, it's funny you mention suspension of disbelief because I feel like developers take liberties with it way too often. We're gonna go in there and she's already gonna be dead. I just know it. Oh, okay, nope.
よくぞご無事で。
取り返したぞ。
お米、最後に口にしたのはいつのことだったか。
盗まれたのではないのか。
どうかお許しを。
たばかったとは。
このような時に賊に食わせてどうするのです。それに殺さぬように頼んだはず。
一人も殺してはおらぬ。
あ、よかった。
嘘をつかずともお主を助けておったぞ。
これきりにします。信じてください。
Riceland, I'm referencing something specific. I believe it was in the intro of Super Mario Sunshine when Mario and Peach and everyone are on the plane going to the island for vacation. Mario is asleep on the plane and he's dreaming of food, and that's what he says. Where was it? Oh no, it's Mario 64, I guess.
Ah, spaghetti. Ah, ravioli. Ah, mamma mia.
And there you have it. Yeah, Rasmus, that's correct. I guess it was Mario 64. Sorry about that. There you go, Systemi. Enjoy. Oh, supplies. More supplies. Clearly they're not food, or she would have eaten them already. True, Lex. This is true. All right, there we go. Alright, has my connection stabilized? It looks like we were dropping frames there due to a problem with the network. But actually, I had to... What do you call it? I had to, restart the stream earlier because something happened and, we lost all our audio. So we've been going for about... We've been at it for about 6-7 hours now, I think. The uptime command isn't going to show us that accurately, but... what I think I'm going to do, guys, is now is probably a good time to call it for the day. And I do need to go get some dinner. So I think I'm going to do that. But we are all in luck because... a very good friend of mine just started streaming. And speaking of Mario, this is a perfect segue. She is working on playing Super Mario Bros. 3, the original Super Mario Bros. 3, the NES one. This is my friend Kara, and if you don't know her, please stick around for this, this raid we're going to do. You're going to really, really like her. She is incredibly sweet and just an unbelievably wonderful girl. And she's just getting into streaming games. She hasn't been doing it for very long. She's actually a classically trained pianist, and normally she streams music. But I've been kind of coaching her and guiding her and getting her used to streaming games and giving her tips here and there. And she's turned out to be really good at it, so please stick around. You guys are in for a real treat. She's just started her stream literally this minute, and you're really going to like her. Thank you all very much for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing all of you tomorrow. So hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to get one of my other contingency options working, and if not, I guess we'll just play more of this. So, take care, everyone, and Riceland, good to see you again, too. Thank you, everyone. And I will catch you all tomorrow.